Right, hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming. Welcome back to another episode of the Construction Simulator. Welcome back to us actually building a second floor, or first floor, whatever you want to call it, of the motel. I think it's a motel. I don't even know what we're building. Some kind of a rest area for the drivers and tourists passing by our beautiful town. I was thinking a lot about this game. Like, it would be cool if Soviet Republic or City Skylines or any of these games would have similar method of gameplay. Like, I would be really interested in an economy of the area. Like, if you can, what was the game? There was the game where you actually build stuff and then you can walk through it. Similar like Command and Conquer Renegade. Just forgot what game name is it. Like, you build a base and you can actually walk through it then and see all the machines operating. Like, but it would be cool if you can drive it. Like in this case, it would be cool if we had like a whole city balance, like financials of the whole city, and then decide what we want to upgrade and then go and build it. Like, I think to a degree Soviet Republic goes there. It's just not there's not simulation work of the actually building stuff like we have here. So yeah, a little bit different, but still it would be cool. Maybe it will be overcomplicated, maybe I'm being idealist, but maybe I'm a dreamer. Maybe I'm a dreamer. At least I'm hoping for the better world where we can have this. Anyway, so I recorded the time-lapse episode, but decided against it. I wanted to record one of these just to catch up with everything that I did off screen. It feels so unpersonal. The way the time lapses are. I talk a little bit in intro. I think it might be a little bit easier for me to just create time lapses, just because I can do other stuff while recording and playing, like watching, news stuff, documentaries, educational stuff, or whatever. I can do these things while I'm actually. Oh, and by the way, you can do this. G return. Let's go and return all of these. Right, so we have another pallet waiting. I think is the last one. These prefabricated pallets. I did deliver all the prefabricated pallets here, as you can see behind us. There was many of them. I think like 50 or so that we had to deliver, and yeah, that was fun. We're gonna go for more. I think only 3 more says here that it's left, but we're gonna do it quickly. We're gonna do the fast travel part. Yeah, so I still wanna build a house. But we decided to go with the missions, and hey ho. It is what it is. Right. So we need to pick up the last, I think, segment of these last package of these prefabricated wooden panels, which it's very cool. I love this part. I actually started talking in one of the recordings that I made that I'm not gonna publish. I started talking how us as humans that we have that we went few steps back. What would be the proper wording? Degraded in the quality and quantity of the housing that we create. I think it became kind of niche thing to create a house instead of us creating housing like a shelter for humans, for people, which I really don't care how they look on the outside. Sometimes even preferring for them to look like, gray boxes rather than something lavish. Like, for example, here in Ireland, like every apartment building has to have elevator. Every apartment building has to have one or more parking spaces for each apartment, which I don't think it's really necessary, which increases the price of apartments. This is why we have housing crisis around the world. There's many people, including myself, students, potentially elderly people who don't really care how much the how the shelter looks, as long as it's useful, that you can use it, for living there. But looks like in the modern world, this is got a little bit out of hand with the creation of this hyper expensive real estate, and I think just the society is not keeping up with that. Like, the technology and everything else, and then people's money doesn't keep up with the rising prices of apartments and houses and stuff. Like, That's why sometimes I look with fondness towards like good old times of the 60s and 70s of mass production of the real estate, like apartment buildings and stuff. And they were, especially the ones that were like higher quality, you know. You decide what's a higher quality. I won't tell you about that, but I was really happy that people could historically get quite affordable real estate shelter. Let's call it a shelter. For me, like some of the investors I'm following online, with advices for purchasing stocks and stuff, said like you shouldn't treat a house like an investment. You should treat it like consumable good, so and I think I do. Okay, so this one is right, it's all the way in the back. I was like, where does this go? I didn't even notice there's one in the back there. Yeah, so this is how I'm not saying that you should do that. You should pay for your house and make it look as you wish for it to look. But for people who don't care, we should have ability to buy apartment building with no elevator, with no parking spaces, and adequately discounted comparable to that. Just because in the developed cities, especially in Europe, often cars are not even needed, so there's no need for a parking space for those cars. I know that there's parking problems everywhere, but to be honest, I'm the opposite guy. Like I wish I had a parking problem, so I had motivation not to own a car, because I did the calculation the other day with the missus. It's like almost 10% of my income goes not on fuel, just for the general cost of a car, like let's say 5 to 10%, just for a car to be parked outside. This much money goes for it. Oh, look at this. Yeah, sometimes this happens as well. These prefabricated panels, they appear in the middle of the construction site, which is fine. I don't mind. I know that you can't really deliver all of them. Let's go like this. You can't deliver every single panel that you need for a construction, so it's good that they appear like this. We have 4 of them. Oh, I'm a little bit careless there how I do this. So yeah, cheaper housing. I think this is what world needs now, and some people like myself, I want to own real estate, but I also need it to be affordable. I can't really be purchasing real estate for unaffordable prices like a lot of people do, and I understand it fully. This is not what people need to do. I pay more for rent than I would pay for the mortgage, and it would be better for me if I owned my own real estate here in Ireland, but I don't, and I don't know if I ever will. And I'm not even kidding. Like, people are saying, "Oh, I'm never gonna own my own house." Like, in Ireland, I don't think I ever will. I'm still saving for this, but my savings are actually growing slower than the prices are going up, and often in many countries, many cities, this is the problem. I know that a lot of, like, let's call it Western world, which I really don't want to separate people in Eastern and Western world, especially in Western Europe, not even like Central and Eastern Europe, but Western Europe, especially those who are not socialist countries. They have huge housing problems. Socialist countries that were once, under ruled, had a communist government, socialist governments. They did have this mass building of apartment buildings and stuff, mass housing projects, which are hugely affecting the prices of real estate in the countries up to this day, which is absolutely great. So you can't BS those people like, oh, this apartment doesn't. In Ireland, there's no such a thing. In Ireland, you have to pay how much oh, perfect! I'm finally starting to use the stuff that I actually have here. Right, so let's go with Sylvian. So in Ireland, you don't have this pool of the real estate that can be leveraged against the prices of new apartments and stuff, like while in other countries, some of the other countries, especially Eastern Europe, I know China, India probably have as well, but you have this pool of real estate that keeps the housing prices down. So if you want to build new housing, it's gonna have to be done cheaply, because this is the current price of apartments. And some of them are actually quite better quality than many modern apartments and that are being built these days, just because developers, some of the developers are cutting corners in order to keep the cost down, and later on you always have to pay for that, you know. If you have to reinvest money into fixing the apartment later on after you buy it, or a house, you know, if it's built on a shaky foundation, let's be like totally kind of clear. Yeah, so yeah, those are my thoughts. I wish that we as a society progressed more towards building affordable accommodation, that we automated darn it, I hit the wall. That's fine, whatever. I wish that we progressed instead of colonizing Mars, looking at you, Elon, to actually building affordable housing for everybody. You know, all this automation that we need for exploration of space and all of that stuff, if we just used it to make our lives better now rather than, you know, 100 years down the line with colonizing space, that would be quite nice, you know, if we had... let's call it a better society that we live, that prioritizes a more important thing for average people rather than whatever society we have now. Look at him talking about politics and stuff. Who knew? But yeah, anyway. I wish that we had, like, even these things that we're doing now, I see very rarely being used in the modern construction, like for example houses. Even if they are all the same, they're still being manually done. A lot of stuff is being just manually done instead of automating it. But prefab panels and these wooden walls, usually bigger projects that are sponsored by the governments or the cities, they can use these kind of like, I'm just gonna go here and show you these walls. They actually look quite cool. I like those. And there was it in Finland or was it in Sweden? I think it's Finland that made the first wooden skyscraper. I don't know, like 10, 11, 15, 20, I don't know how many floors. Let's return this because we don't need it. And more crane work. Let's go and do more of the crane, more crane work. Yeah, so yeah, these are my thoughts about the of this. Whoa, there's something to be picked up here, but it's invisible. Let's see what it is. Oh, that's not invisible. I didn't even notice this. Okay, sure. Which one I'm gonna go for? Let's go for the closest one. I can't press many buttons at the same time. I have to rotate it. The rotating is shift and the arrow buttons, left and right. And at the same time I need to press the S key to pull it closer to me. So would this be it? Let's try this. Let's try lowering it. I think it's good enough. I'm not going for perfection here. Often, like initially, I would start like trying to do perfectly stuff rather than actually doing it, and then later on I lose the will to do everything perfectly. So if you see me cutting corners with the fast travels and stuff, I just don't enjoy the traffic. If the traffic was better or more realistic, I think I would enjoy it a little bit more, but not at this kind of traffic. It doesn't. It's unpredictable how AI would react in these cases, and I just get into too much trouble. And also, I'm not that good I'm not perfect driver, you know. So it's not something that I take a lot of pride in. I do like driving, you know, in driving games like farming simulators and even this one, construction simulator, but to a degree, you know, like all in good measure. I'm kind of surprised by this construction, by the way. There are pillars in the middle of nowhere that are kind of unreasonable. Here, for example, these pillars next to these walls. Like, why are they not hidden in the walls? Wasn't that supposed to be designed a bit better? Like, wouldn't you want to hide these pillars? Maybe because steel is not good insulation. No, but if the walls went in between, there would be very little steel actually, you know, as a heat conduction thingy. I don't know. It seems like these steel beams are out of place. They totally look like they're out of place. So not happy about that. Well, not happy. Well, I don't care. Well, I do care. If I didn't care, I wouldn't comment on it. But yeah. Anyway, so I've been doing a lot of this work. I had a lot of concreting that I did. So. It took, I don't know, each one of these missions takes me a day, 24 hours of playing only this game, so it's just, you know, takes time. Anyway, this is what I'm gonna do in this episode. Already 15 minutes into this episode. Okay, already. 15 minutes into this episode, and this is my job for today, to finish this stage. Actually, we can talk a little bit. I don't. Okay, so this is another. Okay, this is another problem I find in games like this. Where do I spend the money? Like, yes, buy all the vehicles. First of all, the vehicles are not that expensive. They seem way cheaper. Like, not expensive to rent. So I have a little bit of a problem with that. I have a problem with vehicles being too cheap to rent, so why would I ever buy a vehicle? You know, and maintenance of the vehicles is expensive. Like, I had to fix a lot of stuff. Like, I had to fix excavator like 3-4 times while we were, and then refuel it as well. Well, I mean, I pay fuel probably in a rent, but fixing and maintaining it's expensive. So why wouldn't I just rent equipment as I need? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. And a lot of games have a problem, like this kind of problem is, yes, you can earn a whole bunch of money, which is cool, but what do you spend the money on? Like, what are we supposed to do? Like, some games are just like, buy more real estate, which is actually not a bad idea, but what's the point? Like, maybe... I don't know, maybe if you can decorate your own company here, like with parking lots, maybe more garages and stuff, and you know, make it look lavish. Maybe so the players are more invested in doing this kind of stuff. But I have 3.7 million now, and I'm not really sure what I should buy. I mean, yes, buy more equipment, that's obvious, and I will probably buy all the equipment. But well, I'll go towards that. That's my current opinion, that yes, I can buy more equipment. But yeah, this is where the problem arises. Like the recycling center simulator, like what do you do? Like, I have all this money now, I bought all the machines, there's nothing else to buy. Like, where to spend money on, it's a common problem in these games, and I don't have a solution to this. I'm just stating out the problem. So yeah, like, what do you do when you have everything, all the money in the world, like in the game, in the game, when you have all the money in the game, what do you do? Like, what motivates you to play? Yeah, it's a fun game to play, but you know, this additional motivation of earning money, I think it's a good one. It's just like, what do you spend money on? Unlocking different parts of map, maybe. Yeah, I think money sink is important part of every game, and if it's not thought out well, I think it can cause more problems down the line of gameplay ability. I think this game is fully released. It has a couple of DLCs as well, so I don't think this is like still in development. It is what it is. But also, I'm not sure if I'm seeing all the aspects of this game either. So maybe there is something that you can spend your money on. I'll actually ask my friend about this, who plays this game, Sheki. Shout out to him again. So yeah, okay, we're gonna go and lift this bad boy up. That's the last beam. There's another package, steel package there. So, and I'm pretty sure that the next step will be the concrete ceiling, the reinforced concrete ceiling. That's gonna have to go above, hit this one. There we go. Let's rotate this. Yeah, I wanted to say coffee time, but unfortunately both of my hands are busy. I need to hold shift with one hand and the left arrow with the other one. Let's try coffee now. Oh yeah. Oh mama. I love coffee. Here we go. Yeah, as I said, panels. And yeah, this takes a very, very long time. Initially I didn't expect this to be this big of a project, but this is bigger than the train station. But I'm playing with the storyline, and I'm happy about that. So yeah, this is what I've been doing for last... When did I start? When did I end the last episode? Yesterday afternoon. So it's gonna be almost 24 hours. It's gonna take me more probably than 24 hours to finish this. Oh, that's a little bit overshooting it. It's gonna take more than 24 hours for me to finish this mission. But it's fine, it's fine. Ceiling elements, concrete, that's fine, yeah. Okay, it's it connected to the other one. I'm fine with that. Oh, wrong button. Well, let's just go for any. Whatever is the closest when I rotate in this direction, I'm going with that. Spong. Oh, this goes anywhere, so I'm gonna go anywhere. That means the closest one. Come on, you can do it. Oh my god, look at it. It goes all the way to the other side. I'm trying to do my best here, but the game doesn't allow me. There we go. Right, so I'm not sure, you guys, are you playing this game? What mission are you on? I would really like to know more about how you guys are. Oh no, okay. Woo. Cuban Missile Crisis all over again. Let's go here. This is the closest one. Oh, wrong button again. There we go. Something like this. Calm down, calm down. Retard your anger. It's retarded, I'm retarded. There we go. Yoink. Yeah, so I think it's a lot of repetitive work and even time lapses, like that I skipped, like excavation time lapse. It just took forever. Not sure how much you guys would enjoy this, but I decided against recording these time lapses longer. But this is one of the reasons why I didn't record the previous episode with the time lapses of what I do. Maybe it's better for me to, you know, jump cut like here and then progress from here, just because something is actually happening. Can I go up here? Oh, I should be able to. There we go. So this is where we are at the moment. I'm gonna jump off the building here. No loss of health, that's fine. Yeah, so this would be like a main entrance to the building. We have a power generator here. No, this is only lights. I thought it's like for tools and stuff. Oh, we have the, what's it called? Oxygen welders or argon or something. I don't know, I'm just pulling these names out of my rear end. I don't even know what they're called, but yeah. Cutter. Oxygen cutter? I don't know, something cutter. Some gas cutter. Argon cutter? Welder? Something? I don't know what these gases are used for. Cutting or welding or something else. But yeah, a lot of nice details in this game, I have to say. And let's go all the way here. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of off-screen work and I'm gonna record next segment a little bit later. Okay, let's give it a go. Let's try to finish this one. It's the same day as I started recording, so it's just later afternoon. Actually even had a nice nap, you know, but it was nice weekend, I have to say. Anyway, you can see here that we have a couple of things that we need to deliver. I have a feeling that this is done with concreting, that everything is done, but I'm still gonna leave machine here just in case. So yeah, let's go and do the crane work. Let's see what we need. With pallet of corrugated metal sheets. All right, that's in that direction. Steel beams, pallet of wood. We have all of that there, so it's gonna be a little more. Actually, I just remember that we actually did the. Oh, if the wood is coming in, that means that the concreting might not be over. So, yeah. I just remember that we actually did crane work, a lot of crane works in the first segment, but hey ho, it is what it is. I did a lot of concreting. I think that's way more boring. It's just going left and right on the well, wherever it needs to go. Right, so how come okay, pallet of corrugated metal sheets is it's 2 of them. I was like, what the hell is the other one then? Where's the other wood? But no, there's only 1 wood pallet. Okay, corrugated metal sheets. here we go. Space, and let's go. Oh, sorry, this is pallet of wood, corrugated metal sheets. I think we have many of them, so obviously this is not it. This is not the last stage. You can see that we are at service area, 92%, I think. Yeah, these are corrugated metal sheets, so let's go with them now. I'm just gonna confirm this. Yeah, there's 2 of them on the... Oh, no, Oolykee, stupid. Yeah, I'm like, sometimes like these cranes are such a big machines that I'm thinking like, oh, why can't we carry more with this? But yeah, you need to be careful. I mean, in real life, you need to be careful with this because, well, not steer it the way I'm doing it because I'm just a joke shop here. It's all over the place. I'm actually really not happy with the skill selection with this fast crane. I mean, yeah, look, we have to go far away here. We have to go long distances to deliver all of these materials. I understand that fully. It's just that I am not really too happy with how it's swinging all over the place. If it was slower, it would literally force me to be, you know... actually, I don't even know if we can... What's with the crane there? Alright, the yellow means probably that there's something attached to it. On the right-hand side in the circle, I can see the yellow crane. I never paid attention to that. I probably should. And also, what I love about the cranes, usually they're electricity driven. They're like electric motors and all of that stuff. It's not like they don't have like dinosaur juice running the cranes. It's actually electricity. But I don't know if they're usually using the electricity that is, you know, provided by the generators that you get on site, or do they actually get from the grid the electricity for the cranes? I don't know. I don't know that part. What do we have? We have steel. Left steel is right here. Here we go. This is steel. And oh, there we go. Space. Okay, lift it up. Lift it up. We can start going in the right hand side direction. I think this is high enough, and it needs to go on the floor next to the concrete mixer there. Why are you putting it on the floor? I don't understand. Ah, because they're gonna be deployed and I'm gonna have to lift them. I don't even know what they are for exactly, but I'm loving this crane. I love operating the crane as well. Absolutely glorious thing. Maybe the some harbor simulator or would be the next thing that we should play. Just because I enjoy it so much. Okay, here we go. Clear the marked area. Let's lift this first. Unpack construction materials. That's fine as well. Sorry if you're hearing outside noise. I have a balcony door open and busy road. It's actually incline where I live. A slight incline in the road. So every single driver, motorcycle driver, as soon as it passes in front of my window, puts pedal to the metal. Well, not only a motorcycle, but anyway. So we need to move this bad boy somewhere aside. Boom, there we go. Okay, only few things here. Wow, okay, what the hell is this? It's probably a sign or something. I have no idea. And we need to go upstairs to unpack. Do we have a staircase over here? I think there's a elevator. Here we go, staircases are here. Oh, do we have a staircase going to the upper floor? I don't think we do. But I think here to the left should be... Yes, stairs. Going up. Let's unpack these bad boys here. G. Do we unpack the other ones as well? Oh, it's deployed straight away. What about this? Okay. Steel pillars, only 2. There's 3 of them there. But fine. I can deal with this. Look at this, even has a roof. If probably if it rains, they put something over it. I don't know. Maybe it's for stability or something. Okay, we are here, so let's go and go all the way down. Something to think about, like steel. When you have a pallet of steel, usually, I think it was always the case that it got deployed. That it's always needs to. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to do it this way because I don't see where I need to deliver this. So deliver the steel with a crane the last, just because crane is going to be in a position where the steel is. Come on, there we go. Boom. Oh, that's way off. There we go. Let me go shorter. Here we go. Then let's attach this one. We are at 96%. I'm kind of hoping that in this episode we're gonna finish this whole building, but yeah, it was very, very fun. I'm talking to my friend as well. I already asked him about the if we take easier jobs, does, even though we have to do excavation, we saw that before, and here's the last one. Even though we did that before, if we take easier job, you cannot cancel, you cannot not excavate, but I'm thinking if it's an easier job, I'm probably gonna take next job very easy, low, because money is not a problem, it's just how long it takes to construct something. I think it's better content for you guys. I did do a lot of hard work, like excavating, oh, space, there we go, okay. Oh, why didn't you let me unload that one earlier? Unpack, okay, actually, it's not that far, just here, up. And I think it's gonna be a roof, maybe then? Entrance to the... Let's do the G. Oh, nice. Okay, what's next? 99% clear the construction site. Oh. Clear the construction site. That is unfortunate. The truck is also... Because, yeah... Maybe I should stick to delivering materials, only what we need. I don't know, actually. So this one needs to go... 10 materials need to be cleared. From where? From this white... No, white is the part of the road. Yellow box, then? No, yellow is also part of the road. Okay, you know what? Doesn't matter. Oh! Is it done? Whoa. If it's done... okay, let's check this out. Debriefing. It could be done. It could be that I overpaid for some materials that I ordered more than I supposed to. Sure. Let's do G. Let's do G, and then let's move these materials on the truck, because it looks like it's debriefing next. A bit more crane work. Oh, no, this way and this way. Yeah, looks like it. Corrugated steel. I don't even know what the other thing is, like the pallet of wood. We have 4 of these, and we have 5 machines. Let's go one by one. So I'm pretty sure... This is not going to be hard, because the truck is right there, and we can just... there we go. We can just lift it a little bit, and then go here. Just lower it here. Just like that. Okay, this was easier than I expected. Come on, there we go, space. It's very small for me too, guys, sorry about that. It's just hard to navigate. Oh, plane just flew over us, I saw the shadow. I don't mind the arrangement of these pallets, I just want to get rid of them. We are at 4.08 million monies. Yeah, I'm not loving this truck. I think I missed the Scania truck with the crane. Somewhere... Space. Okay, a little bit up, and then here. And the last one. So 6 out of 10 need to be removed. Am I missing something else? Crane. I'm gonna start with the trucks now. I'm just gonna fast travel them out of here. I can go all the way back here just to spread out the load. Wherever you are fine with this, I'm fine as well. Okay, I'm gonna move trucks because I need to see what needs to be moved. So concrete first. Enter, map. Just to speed this up, I will not pack it, I'm just gonna do it like this. So next one is gonna be concrete mixer, this is gonna be easy. Press map, press here, and scroll all the way to the concrete mixer, that will be this one. And get that one here. Fast travel. And I'm gonna go now with the crane, I think. Let's enter crane. And we're gonna see now what needs to be removed. What else needs to be removed? I need to be removed. Yeah, that's it. Let's press G. Remove the crane. Dismantle. Escape. And the last thing is this truck. So let's move the truck away. I think it's still showing me crap here. So and the trailer. Okay, speak to the mayor. Okay, looks like it's done. How does this look like? Looks like a box. I hope that they're gonna decorate it nicely. Some parking spaces or maybe a park or something like with the children's playgrounds and stuff like that maybe. Just to decorate it nicely. Let's see what the Lord Mayor is called in Dublin. Lord Mayor of Dublin.
The rest area is in a good location and will hopefully be noticed by many drivers. In due course, the erection of further noise barriers can be considered in strategic locations. But for now, this is still wishful thinking. First, a few more urgent tasks must be taken care of.
Okay. Parking spaces, obviously. That upstairs looks like a restaurant or a coffee place for drinking coffees. Yeah, it looks like a restaurant. There's food being advertised there. Nice food. Kebabs? No. Burritos? No. Kebabs. Says Los Bovinos. Okay. We cannot go with the car here, and there's car parks here. Let's Los Bovinos. Los Bovinos Tornados. In Austria or Germany. Rashid's Goji Palace. I actually like goji berries. Super healthy. Can you go on the rooftop? No, you can only go here. Ice creams. Yeah, we cannot enter the buildings, I think, here. We can try. Trash! Let's do trash collecting simulator. Yeah, recycling center simulator. Oh, I wish the recycling center simulator has these like trash pickups and stuff like that. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, have a description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.